1,800 hectares. So it's a really huge development.
Correct.
And we have a lot of plans for this estate.
Hi future homeowners! Welcome back again to our YouTube channel here at Your Top Realtor. So for today's vlog, we will going to feature another project here in Pampanga, none other than Alviera. And together with me, with Miss Alvea, Sikat, one of the brokers network manager dito sa Ayala. Say hi ka muna, Ma'am Alvea.
Hi to all the viewers of Your Top Realty. And thank you so much, Alan, for having me here today.
Yes.
So for this episode, we're going to talk about Alviera, which is Alvea or Ayala Land's 1,800 master plan development here in Porac Pampanga. We have a scale model, so we will be discussing some of the components of the estate, and we will also be touching on Versala, which is what Alvea's featured project in Alviera is, as well as some of the estate updates or the key events that Ayala has planned in store for all of our clients and all of our future clients for this estate.
Wow, sounds exciting, Miss Alvea. So, let's give them a tour with our scale model para we could really explain about what in store with Ayala. Kasi it's really a massive, huge development, right? So, let's go?
Let's go. Alviera Country Club. So if you visit the country club, make sure to contact your top realtor so we can schedule an appointment and we can show you the scale model, which is the master plan development of Alviera. So just to give a quick overview of the Alviera estate, again, it's 1,800 hectares. So it's a really huge development.
Correct.
And we have a lot of plans for this estate. In fact, this is our 10th year. We're celebrating our 10th year here in Alviera. And just recently, nag-concert dito si Gary V.
Nandun ako. Actually, yes, nandun ako. So, actually, yun nga, right now, as in, nade-develop na yung 1,800 per components, diba?
Yes.
So, because I believe here, we have the commercial.
Yes, we have 4 major components.
Yeah, commercial. What are those? Commercial,
Industrial,
residential, and
yes.
retail. Yep. So what we have here dito sa skill model natin. Sige, we first launched the Montala, right?
Yes.
The first ever residential project of Ayala.
Yes.
And then we also have the catalyst. They call it the catalyst. Yes. The Miriam College. So we have also the institutional dito, right? So aside from the residential and the commercial, we have the institutional.
Yes,
right?
And the industrial. So I guess to put it into perspective, it's best to divide the estate into 4 major components. So we have the East Alviera, we have the West Alviera, we also have the city center and the Greendale. So when we're talking about the East Alviera side, that is where we have the residential developments, that is where we have the East Commercial Hub, the industrial parks, and that's also the residential area where we have the inventory as of the moment. And if we're talking about West Alviera, that's actually our highest elevation. That's where the highest elevation of the terrain of this development is. So it's perfect for tourism, for leisure spots. That's usually where we have the trails, the Alviera Sandbox, and all of that. And if we're talking about the city center, this is where we have the major components in terms of retail, commercial, the future offices of Alviera, and of course the Miriam College that Alan was talking about earlier. So,
kailan ba ma-operate pala si Miriam College?
That's very good question kasi nag-start na sila last year.
Last year.
But they might be wondering kung nakapunta na kayo sa Alviera. If it started last year, how come it's not yet complete?
Yeah.
That's actually because they started with an online setup. So this became popular during the pandemic. So even right now, we're carrying that over. And this Miriam College, even if the building is incomplete, they have started offering their programs, some of their programs since last year. So operational na siya.
Yeah. Sounds really exciting, lalo na I believe next year parang fully operational na din siya. Yung face-to-face.
Yes, start pa lang.
Start pa lang.
Start pa lang. But apart from Miriam College, the fourth component is the Greendale. So if you'll notice, there's this green strip that traverses the east and west Alviera. So it's like the center that connects both sides. It's where the Salle Botanical Garden and the Alviera Country Club is. Salle Botanical Garden is, of course, in collaboration with the De La Salle Systems. It features biodiversity, preservation of the natural features, the natural components of the estate. And of course, we also have here.
Where else?
Of course, we
Ang
also
laki, diba?
have. Yes,
It's very huge.
it's very big. We're also going to have the Holy Angel University. So like Alan mentioned, what really provides a catalyst for growth in an estate is these developments, the educational, institutional, and commercial.
Yes.
And since we've been here for 10 years, that's one of the most frequent questions we have. When are these components going to be completed? And the good news is we have started, and in the next couple of months, the Ayala company has actually planned a series of activation events that will really bring people into the Alviera estate. So let's talk about one of the most popular girl bands or girl groups in the Philippines right now. Familiar ka ba sa BD, Alan?
Since I'm already Gen Z, yes, familiar naman ako. So,
Bumili ka ba ng ticket when they sold? They had a sold out concert.
hindi pa.
Hindi pa.
Pero maybe here in Alviera, baka I might consider kasi alam ko they are now in preparation to selling out their tickets,
Yes!
right?
Yes, that's right. Yan ang surprise natin because one of the activation plans for Alviera is by December, Beanie will be holding a concert. So that's organized by their talent agency. Baka bawal kasi i-name.
Oo. Bini, baka naman. Sponsor, no?
And that's going to be held dito sa Alviera. There's also going to be a driving range and event ground. So, very exciting times ahead this 2024 for the Alviera estate. So, better make sure na if you want to take advantage of all the promos that we have for Alviera and Versala in particular, get in touch with Alan kasi siya ang expert when it comes to Alviera.
Residential. So,
Yes.
especially for those residential lots that we're gonna offer, kung ilang square meter ba, kung ano ba yung available inventory, how much would be the price, and of course, the ongoing promotion that we have right now, no? Kasi I believe Alviera has the parang promotion na
Discount.
10th year
Yes.
anniversary. How many percent? 3.5%, right?
That's up
On
different
top.
pa. On top,
On top pa.
Marami tayong discounts, Alan. So, para lang, for sure, gagamitin mo tong video for the next couple of months kasi maraming magbibili at maraming pipili
For
sa
sure.
Alvea. So, wag muna natin banggitin yung specific. Just know that there are discounts para dumiretso na lang
Feel free to message us
Yes,
with this
kasi
number.
baka magbago eh.
Kaya nga.
Definitely, hanggang the next few weeks lang tong promos na to. So,
Stay
take
tuned with
advantage.
our vlog.
Yes.
Yun. So, what else in store here in Alviera? So, we have already discussed the commercial, the institutional, the La Salle Botanical Garden. Of course, dito naman sa industrial. Kasi I believe for the industrial, ang dami na ding operational na locators dito, right?
Yes, we do have a few industrial locators, and what's good about the Versala development, kasi yung industrial and commercial natin, the East Commercial Hub is actually here in this east side ng Alviera. So, if you take a look at the site of Versala, it's right across the industrial portion of the East Alviera, tapos commercial side naman. So, if we're talking about proximity to all the best features, East Alviera is a very good location if they're planning to invest in either their own home or maybe for investment lang, pwede din siya. So, this portion, nandyan yung mga warehouses, nandyan yung mga future retail. So, ang daming
Mondenisin, I
retail.
believe.
Yes, Mondenisin. They started, I think, last year pa.
And then right now, the Nature Spring, like Mr. Luigi mentioned a while ago.
We're having more and more locators for the industrial. So that really shows the activation for the estate, because every year, every month, there are new locators coming in. There are new plants being set up for the estate, and of course, there are more and more progress being made in the construction of our residential component.
Yes. So these are the components, and one of the major factor din na kino-consider ng mga clients natin is the location, because Alviera itself, it's very strategic when it comes to location, because you have the access going to the Clark International Airport, the Clark itself, and even sa New Clark City, no? Kasi nakagitna siya eh, di ba? And lalo na kanina, we went here, nag-exit lang kami to Porac, and just few minutes away, nandito na kami sa country club. So it's very nice for the location, no? And of course, knowing the Ayala, it's one of the biggest real estate developers. So when it comes to the capital appreciation, no, I believe kanina may trivia about Montala, 125%
yes,
capital appreciation. Ayun.
So more than double yung nangyari sa presyo niya, in short.
Yes. So that's why investors could really take the advantage to invest here in Alviera, right?
And really to highlight what you mentioned, kasi tama yun eh. That's one of the misconceptions about Alviera. Kasi pag narinig nila Porac, ay ang layo.
Correct.
Diba? But if you actually go to Porac or to here in Alviera, even coming from Metro Manila, because earlier this morning, I actually came from Arca South in Taguig. Dire-diretso lang siya. Once you go to NLEX, dire-diretso na siya. It has its own exit.
Yes.
Yun talaga. Kaya mabilis lang siya. It's not as far away as people think it is from Metro Manila. So that's really one of the highlights. The infra plans, the estate plans, and even the property plans from the macro to micro. It's a very well-planned estate, and in 10 years, this is what we've achieved. What more in the next coming years, di ba? Kaya ikaw talaga, I'm sure marami ka pa ditong
matutulungan ng mga clients.
Matutulong mag-invest.
Oh, correct. So, we're really excited about this project, no? And yun nga, it's not yet too late kasi yun nga, pataas ng pataas yung kumbaga development, no? Increasing yung development natin dito sa project natin. What else in store with Alviera? With the location, with the components, with the activities, mga catalysts, no? What else we could share about the Alviera?
Well, most of that is actually what we discussed, and for what else there is to come, I think your viewers will have to contact you for that. Kasi for them to see para sa sarili nila, ano nga ba yung meron dito, ano ba yung makikita dito, it's really best that you get in touch with Alan so you can set a viewing sa country club. Kasi si Alvea actually will support your visit to this estate. We have a van ready. Kung nag-worry kayo, paano kayo pupunta dito? Huwag ka mag-alala, Alan. We have a van ready for your clients. Di kayo mahihirapan pag nagpunta kayo dito sa Alviera. Just get in touch with Alan and see what more is in store.
And feel free to comment down below if you have questions. No? And one thing I like with the project of Ayala are the road networks as well. So, especially for the newly launched project natin for Versala, no? They do have the wide road network. Parang minimum is 10 meters.
Yes.
10 meter
10
wide.
to 12
10 to 12 siya. So, that's just the spine road, no? Meron pang mga spine road. You have the, of course, aside from the road networks, I believe is yung open space niya, because the saleable lots is just about 56%, and the rest are for intended for open space and for the amenities. Of course, a lot of clients could really enjoy their kumbaga lifestyle here, diba? So you have the jogging path, you have very huge jogging path, the swimming pool, the clubhouse, what else?
Kasi if you look at, that's actually good to highlight. So if you look at Versala, it's quite rectangular. So what we did to make it efficient is to divide it into 4 quadrants. That's where phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, and phase 4 comes in. And each phase has its own pocket park. So apart from the central park, which is about 2 hectares, that's really big for a park. That's almost half of this country club. So, ganun kalaki yung ating Central Park here in Versala. So, apart from that, may kanya-kanya pang pocket park. So, no matter where you are located, you're sure to have a nearby open space for your family, for your kids, yung jogging path, may basketball court. So there's also some picnic grounds na pwede kayong magpunta with your families. And then like we mentioned earlier, just one step away, just across the main gate of Versala, nandun na si East Commercial and Industrial Hub.
So this is the whole master plan. So maybe pasyal muna din tayo dito sa Alviera Country Club para at least we could show them around kung ano na ba yung sinasabi nating development,
okay,
diba?
Sure.
So, ayan, pasyal lang natin, tara.
Sige.
So after the scale model, not just the scale model, no, we would love to share them yung sa actual development, especially nandito tayo ngayon sa Alviera Country Club, diba? Yung mga papasyal lang namin kayo, diba? With the Ayala project, no?
Yes.
So, let's go. Ayan, so as you can see, ayan, may swimming pool na tayo dito, no?
Yes.
And then, with this country club, meron din siyang restaurant.
Yes.
And also, gym. Meron din siyang
gym
doon. And also,
kids
not just for adults, we also have the kids play area. No? And then, ito, function room. And on the second floor, dito ginanap yung kay Gary V recently.
Very family-oriented talaga tong si Alviera Country Club. Although, si Alviera Country Club is actually a separate share purchase. So, some common misconception kasi pag bumili daw sila ng lote in Alviera, kasama na sa Country Club. So, it's a separate purchase. But I think it's very much worth it because you get access to all of this family and leisure-oriented facilities. Yes. Like you mentioned, yung function rooms natin, yung concert area kung saan si Gary V nag-hold ng concert niya, and the kids play area, kiddie pool, adult pool, and in the future magkakaroon din ng accommodations, but that might be a little bit farther na into the timeline. But as of now, they can actually visit si Country Club. I believe nag-accept din sila ng guests for a fee basta may endorsement ng member. So if they wanna visit, or kung hindi pa sila ready bumili ng shares, contact ka nila para makavisit dito. Yes.
Tara, pasyal tayo.
Para maipasyal mo sila dito.
So, ayan. Nandito tayo ngayon sa restaurants, no? Restaurant.
Yes.
No? Ayan. Anong Manyaman restaurant?
Manyaman restaurant.
So, since we're here in Pampanga, the Manyaman, if we will going to translate it in Tagalog, masarap. So, syempre, knowing Kapampangan, it's, you know, they are very well known. We are very well known when it comes to sa cooking because we're the culinary capital of the Philippines.
Yes,
diba?
I agree. Kaya I'm always looking forward when we have a visit here kasi sure na sure akong masarap yung pagkain.
Of course. Not just the, diba? But we also have, yun, sa mga pagkain natin na pwedeng i-offer.
Yeah, so when they visit Ala, no, they can make it part of their visit to try out the restaurants dito sa ating Alviera Country Club. Ayan. They can have coffee, relax, and as you can see, very relaxing yung vibe talaga dito. With the pool, the view.
One thing I love also, since sabi mo nga kanina, may parang terrain siya and all.
Yes.
So, you have the view of the mountains, the greenery, diba? So, nung first time kong pumunta dito, parang sabi ko, wow, ang ganda naman dito na parang alam mo yun na very refreshing and relaxing yung vibe, no? Kaya feel free to comment and visit us here in Alviera, no, so that we could really share to you about what we are telling you dito sa vlog natin. Tara, let's go.
In fact, Alan, talking about the mountains, kung hindi pa sila naka-visit nung Versala natin na actual site, may mga portions doon na may view ng mountain.
Yes.
So kung gusto nila yung mga ganyan, try nilang i-visit yung site kasi may portions talaga ng Alviera na highlighted yung views ng mountains. Kaya nga pag nagpunta ka sa Alviera, parang wala ka sa Pilipinas,
Ay,
di ba?
wow.
Parang kang nasa ibang... Kasi, well, ako kasi taga Manila, so hindi ako sanay na maraming puno. Kaya nagugulat ako pag nagpupunta kami dito. Ang ganda ng views talaga. So, yan. Make sure to visit Alviera.
Yes, let's go. So parang kanina lang to parang it's familiar.
Yes.
So we have the member lounge here wherein we held our event, no? We talk about the updates and mga ongoing promotions.
Yes.
So also sa mga gusto din mag-held ng event dito, pwede rin. So, pero mga how much kaya yung rental? Are you...
I'm not sure if we're allowed to disclose. Best siguro to contact the country club, the Alvera Country Club mismo to ask for the rates.
Yes. So, pero again, this is one of the, kumbaga, area na pwedeng mag-held ng occasion or
ng
mga events. Right? And right beside the member lounge, we have the basketball court.
Yes.
Ayan. Covered siya.
Yes,
Covered
covered
siya.
siya. So kahit ganito kainit,
Oo nga.
pwedeng mag-hold ng tournaments or events or kahit a simple game. It's a full court, as you can see. Ayan.
This is the sports pavilion itself. No?
So like I mentioned earlier, maganda dito sa Alvera Country Club. Very much worth it yung investment niya. Not just in Alvera, but the country club itself because of all the facilities that they can use. Especially if they're very social, no? Events, birthdays, concerts, sports events.
They could really utilize the the place, diba? Knowing their lifestyle, no? So, ayun, aside sa basketball court, pag napagod na kayo, again, kahit relaxing yung vibe dito, no? Meron din tayong inawas pa, di ba? So, they could also enjoy yung, yun, kung gusto mo magpa-spa, mag-relax, no? Pahinga ka muna dito, di ba? So, open ba siya? Ayan, open naman
I think kailangan magpa-reserve.
Kailangan. So, kailangan yung magpa-reserve.
Operational naman.
Yes. So, nabitin ba kayo with our Alviera preview virtual tour? Again, thank you so much, Miss Alvea Sikat, for having us dito sa tour natin. And if nabitin kayo, feel free to message us with this number and we're more than happy to help. So, see you on our next vlog. Bye for now!